Okay, Judge, are you ready to bring them all in?
Yes, we're ready.
Okay, I'm gonna bring them all in.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, this is Savannah with
Hello.
Precinct 4. We need everybody to be able to mute all background noise. I don't need anyone to say anything. At this time, the judge is going to go ahead and swear everybody in. If there's anyone that needs to speak about the case, they need to make sure that they swear in at this time or they will not be allowed to speak. Judge?
Yes.
Sure. Thank you. My name is Lance Consino. I'm Justice of the Peace here in Precinct 4. This is a court hearing this morning, and so we will follow proper decorum here, which means you will not speak unless spoken to and unless allowed to proceed with your comment. This is a plea hearing, so the first thing that we will discuss is nothing about your case. We will discuss only whether you are pleading guilty, not guilty, or no contest to the charges. Then, if you plead not guilty, then you will discuss your case with the DA, see if a deal can be made. If you plead either guilty or no contest, then I will hear your case and we will set the fine, set the judgment. Okay, then we'll need to swear everyone who will be speaking to me in. Remember that this is a court hearing. Please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Yes.
I do.
I do.
Yes.
Okay,
I
I'm going to
do.
move everybody back over to the waiting room. You will remain in the waiting room until it's time to hear your specific case. Do not hang up or get disconnected. You will not be allowed back in. The meeting is logged at this point, okay?
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Okay,
Guys,
thank
can
you.
hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you now.
Oh, you can hear me now? Awesome. Okay, cool.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, I can hear you.
Guys, we're gonna start with Savannah's cases first with the hot checks.
Okay.
Her first one's gonna be, the first two is gonna be 2014-701-946 and 2015-701-166.
Were they in this binder? Oh no, are they over in the ticket binder? Okay. And what was that first one again? 946?
Yes, 2014-701-946 and 2015-701-166.
Okay.
There's two.
Make sure that if you bring cash, you have exact change because you can't make change. If you do debit or credit, it's going to be charged $60.50.
Okay, Jenna Jordan, are you online?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you are now on with the judge, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Miss Jordan.
Yes, sir.
The charge is the issuance of a bad check
Yes, sir.
and showing that you have two cases. On the first case, you've already pled, and it appears that you just need a fine.
Yes, sir.
And the second case, then we need to you have not pled on that yet. So the second case is is 166. Is that correct? Is the last three?
Yes, Judge, that's right.
Okay, yes, sir.
Then on this case, 2015-701-166, how are you pleading on that case?
If I'm understanding right, no contest.
Okay. And you're up
Just need a payment plan on the fee.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. Then we'll go back now to the first case, and now is the $528 that is still owed, is that on the first case or on the second case?
That's
Second.
just what she owes to the check office, period. Altogether, that's what she owes the check office.
Okay, so
You'd have to pull up the case on JP Ticket,
yeah.
and the first page of what we file, the first page scanned in shows exactly which check it is.
Okay, let me check on that.
Because looking in the hot check system,
Doesn't tell us. Huh?
yes, it does. Oh yeah, I can tell which one she's paid and which one she hasn't.
Okay.
In the hot check system, that 528 is the final check. Like she had like several checks in there, and all of them are paid off except for one check that was like 5 something. I'm pulling it up now. That final check was for the amount of $573.94, and so that plus any fees and stuff that are added by the hot check office or for the merchant, that's what brings up that full amount of the $528.94.
Okay.
She's paid in total $5,325.25 to the hot check office.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay.
So the check for case number 946 was a check for $237.46 to Wells Fargo, and I'm showing that check has already been paid in the hot check system.
Okay. 4, 6. Yeah. Okay. Good. Right. Yep. Sure does. Okay. Good. Good.
And then the other one, the second case is the only check that's left to be paid.
I've paid 150 or I think 100 on it and set up a payment plan.
Yes, that's what I'm showing here.
Thank you.
And is that a $100 a month payment plan that you're?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in 5 months, you'll be finished with that. Okay.
Or sooner. I've had a son that's had attempted suicide and I just got him situated. So I'll be able to look for a job in a week.
Oh, good. Okay. Then since you've paid off a very large amount of money, as I can see here,
I was in the hospital with my son over the attempted suicide. So a lot of things went wrong.
right. Since you've paid so much and paid additional fees, I am going to fine you on the first case. I am going to simply make that a $10 fine plus the court costs.
Okay.
On the second case, still outstanding, we'll make that a $50 fine and the court costs.
Thank you, sir.
Can we do a $10 fine?
I don't know. Can we do
On
a
a Class
$10?
C misdemeanor?
I thought that
It's a Class C misdemeanor.
Yeah, so I thought I could set it at any point. Is that not correct?
I thought it was, it was either 25 or 50 up to 500. Like the max is 500.
Oh, okay. Is it a
But I
25?
want to say it's maybe, I mean, if I'll put it in there, it doesn't matter to me, but I don't know I'd have to look at the statute.
Well, and
Yeah.
I can adjust it if it's wrong.
I'll look it up, and then if it doesn't state that it has to be, then I'll do the 10, and if it states that it has to be, I'll do the minimum that it allows.
Okay.
Does that work, Judge?
Yes, that will work. I was
Thank
hoping
you.
it would go to the 10, but
Thank you.
if not, we'll go with the minimum that the law allows. If that's 25.
Okay.
I'll double check.
And I cannot pay these fees until I have the check paid off, right?
You can
Yep.
set them up on a payment arrangement with our collections department, and they're used to working with the hot check office, so they can get you set up so you're on paper for the cases. So
Okay.
you can show that you came to court and everything for the cases, and then they can start your payments like once your payment arrangement ends with the hot check office.
Okay. Because as soon as I get a job, I will get all that off of this.
Mm-hmm. So right now you're not working?
No, I'm his ride. I just got him moved back here and therapy, and I'm trying to apply for occupational license. So a lot of stress, but I'll be able to work here in a couple of weeks. I'm capable of working. I'm just taking care of my son.
Savannah, if 25 is the minimum,
Mm-hmm.
then if you will make it 30 on each case.
Okay. And
Okay.
if 25 is not the minimum?
If it's a $50 minimum, then that's what we'll have to go with.
No, but I mean, do you want me to?
No, leave it the 10 and the
Okay.
50 if
10 and 50 if it can stay the same, and if it has
Right.
to change 25 and 25 or 30 and 30.
right.
Okay.
Savannah, may I bring these papers down to tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am, you can, and then we can get you set up on your payment arrangement at that time also. And so just come in if you can, make it in before noon.
Okay, I can't because I'm coming to pay the other 100. Then I'll walk across and get with you.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. I'll be here at least until lunch, but you want to come before then because the compliance department that does our payment arrangements, they close for lunch.
Oh, that's great. What time will you open?
8:30.
Okay, I will be there soon and make both whatever you need me to do. Thank you, Judge.
And then that'll give me time to get this sorted out, and then I'll have my definite answers for you tomorrow morning.
Oh, that's fine. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, ma'am.
Have a
I'm
good
gonna
day.
go and remove you from the meeting, Jenna.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Judge. I just don't know what. I could have swore it was 25 to 500, and
You know, I didn't.
I think Cindy knows that, and she's not at the desk right this minute.
Okay, I never had looked at that before and thought about that. If there was a minimum on that.
I think it's 25. I think that's what I'm almost positive that's what the minimum is, but I'll still figure it out. Okay. The next one we're gonna do is, let's see, who do I have on here? Okay, the 2017-701-023 for Shandon Gary.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring him over. I think his checks are paid. Is that what the note says?
Yes, it shows that the checks are paid.
Okay. So he just needs to enter his plea and then do that. Let me bring him over. Mr. Gary?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. I have you on with the judge now. It's time to hear your case for your issuance of a bad check. The judge is going to go ahead and take your plea and proceed from there.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Gary,
Yes, sir.
and how is it that you are pleading on this issuance of a bad check?
Guilty.
You're pleading guilty on that, okay?
Yes.
All right. I'm showing that you have already paid it off to the hot check office.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me about the situation here since you've pled guilty. Have you marked the sheet that was sent to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you've put your correct correct contact information down then.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then if you'll get that back to our clerk. Tell me about the situation here. How many checks did you have outstanding? And
It was two of them, sir.
mhm.
And I had ran into some people that were just getting me to deposit them, and I knew nothing about it. So really, I was really played, but it's my fault because I did it. So
I see.
And the
Okay.
total amount on the checks, Judge, altogether was, with fees and everything, he wound up paying $70.82. And I'm actually only showing one check. I'm not showing two. The check.
No, it's showing one check.
$5.82.
Okay, I'm looking at it. And it's no.
sir.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Sorry.
No, I was talking with the clerk. Let me see. Since you seem to be in good order, I'm just going to assess a $50 fine and court costs.
$50.
Yes, plus the court costs.
Okay. Okay.
And
So what you'll need to do, Mr. Gary, is you'll need to bring that, let me see your total amount. Hold on. I'm not showing that you were arrested on the warrant at all, so I can take that off.
Okay.
Let's see how low we can get this for you.
Okay.
All right, so I can get it down to $147. It's $147. You can come in and pay that in full, or you can come in and do a payment arrangement.
Okay.
And I need you to bring that plea sheet that you filled out.
Okay.
Can you
Okay.
bring that up here today or tomorrow?
I could do it tomorrow because I actually am running late to work
Okay.
because my phone messed up, so I'm using my girlfriend.
Can you bring it tomorrow morning
Yes.
before like around 11? Before then?
Yes.
Okay. If you can do that, that'll be great.
Okay. And could we do the payment arrangements or?
Yeah, we can do that at the same time.
Okay. So we'll do that tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you said the one is taken off, right?
Yes. Yes, because
Okay.
you're here for court today.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Any
Well,
other questions?
thank you. No, ma'am.
All right. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
All right, Judge, we have one more.
okay.
The Maria Rivera 2016-701065 is a no-show.
Let's see, Rivera. Okay. No show.
And so the next one that we have, which is the last hot check, is Caroline Ramos.
Okay.
Case number 2017-701079. Ms. Caroline Ramos, can you press *6 on your phone to unmute, please? Thank you. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I have you on with the judge. She's going to go ahead and start with your case.
Okay.
Ms. Ramos, the charge is, of course, the issuance of a bad check. I'm showing that all the checks are paid. How are you pleading on this this morning?
Guilty.
Okay. And you have marked that on your plea sheet?
Yes.
Okay, and you've filled out the correct address and phone number, contact information. Okay, then if you'll get that back to our clerk, then tell me about the situation with these checks.
Well, I was just going through a hard time going through a divorce, and I wasn't getting any assistance or any help, so that was like my last option. And I know that was bad, but I mean, Learned my lesson.
Yes, unfortunately, an expensive one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, since you've paid everything in full, I'm going to go with a minimum fine of $50 and the court costs. And that should take this, should resolve everything involved here then.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Ramos,
Yes.
I'm showing on here that you did bond out with National Bail Bond on April the 22nd
Yes.
of last year.
Mhm.
I'm not showing that we've given any jail credit or anything. Are you going to be able to come up here today or tomorrow?
I will be able to tomorrow.
Okay, can you come up here before 11?
Yes.
Okay, you'll need to stop by your bail bond and make sure you get your jail credit first so we can apply that towards your fine amount.
Okay.
You said $50, Judge?
Yes.
Okay, so your total amount is going to be $242. So let's get your jail credit from your bail bond, and then we'll see what we can do from there.
Okay.
And bring in
I will do that
also.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So I looked it up, Judge, and it's just showing up to 500.
Okay.
So I'm not seeing a minimum amount just glancing at it, but
Okay.
so we'll do the 10 and the 50 on that other one.
10 and the 50 is fine then.
Okay. I think there was, do you want me to do those 2 tickets? Yeah, there's one.
Is there more in the tickets?
Yes.
Okay.
There's just one. Just the 2021-260-744 for Mia Rudd.
Okay, and that's a juvenile. Okay.
You just need to take the plea, and then we'll take care of everything else in here.
Okay.
Mia Rudd, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Do you have your parent there with you also?
Yes.
Okay. I do have you both on with the judge right now. He's going to go ahead and take your plea, and then we can go over any options that you have here in the office.
Okay.
Okay, Miss Rudd, the charge was a speeding ticket, unsafe speed. And your mother is there with you today?
Yes.
How old are you, ma'am?
I'm 16.
You're 16, okay. And when is your birthday?
May 11th, 2005.
Okay. And how are you pleading on this charge this morning?
No contest.
You're pleading no contest, okay? And you have the plea sheet in front of you?
Yes.
Okay. You will mark that, put your correct address and phone number so that you can be contacted. Otherwise, warrants go out for your arrest. And you'll give that back to the clerk and talk to the clerk about the fine.
Okay.
All right. When will you be able to come up here, Miss Rudd?
You can go today if you need to.
I can go today if I need to.
Okay. Our office will close from 2 to 4 today for some mandatory training that we have. Can you come up here prior to 2 o'clock?
Yes, I can.
Okay. If you just want to come up here then, and then just bring that plea sheet with you, and then we'll get you set up on whatever options we have to help you keep this off your record, okay?
Okay. Does my mom have to come with me?
No.
Okay.
She just had to be there for your plea, that's all.
All right. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and remove you from the meeting. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you both.
Okay, so You should have a 2021-260-708 for a Josie Soto. Is that one in there also? Because that's a no-show.
I don't think I have that one. I only have the one case showing.
Okay, that's fine. Then we're ready for Cindy's cases.
Okay.
Okay, so our first one, guys, is going to be 2019-290-221. And that's going to be Jesse Allen for open container in a vehicle.
Okay.
Hello, Jesse.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're now on with the judge.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Allen.
Good morning.
The charge is open container in the vehicle. How are you pleading on that case this morning?
I'm gonna plead guilty.
You're pleading guilty. Okay. Do you have the guilty plea? Do you have the form in front of you there?
Yes, sir.
Have you marked guilty on that and
Yes.
put your correct address and phone number on it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's very important that we have correct contact information. Otherwise, warrants go out for your arrest.
Uh-huh.
And you'll need to get that back in then when we complete that this morning.
Okay.
Tell me about this case. Since you've pled guilty, tell me about how this came about.
Yes, sir. So I believe it was back in 2019. I got pulled over for DUI, and I had taken care of all the other stuff, and I'm still currently on probation. I'm almost done, but I didn't realize that this was a separate ticket when I was going through all those other court cases for the DUI and whatnot. And well, when I first started on probation, they told me I had a warrant for this ticket. So I came in and I got a court date, and then COVID happened. So they said they would get back to me and let me know when I could take care of this ticket whenever COVID, settled down. Well, I never received another court date that I was aware of. And now just last month, I had gotten another warrant for this ticket again. So I came in last month and I got this court date.
Okay.
To take care of this ticket.
Yes. So there was an open container in the vehicle. You were picked up on the on that same. That's at the same time you were picked up for the
yes
driving.
Yes, sir.
Influence. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And yes, and I'm showing the original plea hearing was June of 2019, and
Okay.
You were a no-show for that. So
yeah, I wasn't aware of that court date. I was still when I was going to court for the DUI stuff, and my lawyer never told me about this one. He told me he would keep me informed and tell me all the court dates I needed to go to. And I went to all the ones he informed me of, but apparently he didn't inform me of this one.
Okay. Because there was, again, a no-show on October 23rd of 2019, which is why a warrant issued here. So, and is your case resolved in upper court now?
Yes, sir.
And you've taken care of everything that you've been required to do in that?
Yes, sir. I'm still currently on probation. I have some more community service hours to take care of, but that's all I like.
Okay. All right. Based on that, your upper court case appears to be in good order. I'm going to dismiss this.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I think we are finished with this one then.
Okay, so I can go ahead and just bring this paper in today sometime?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
We'll bring that in.
You can't dismiss a case. Okay. Only days of discontinuance.
because it's their case. They're the ones that presented the case, so the way that the
They didn't dismiss because they didn't send out a dismissal on it. Can we ask them if they want to send a dismissal on it?
if he wants to do a not guilty plea, then he can go and talk to them.
Okay,
But you can't dismiss any case.
Okay.
Because you're not the one that filed it. The
All
only
right.
people that can dismiss a case are the ones that filed it.
okay, then that's what we'll do then. I thought maybe they had sent that. Sir, what we'll have to do on this is I cannot dismiss the case without the DA. What
Okay.
you would need to do is actually change your plea if you wanted to visit with the DA and see if they would dismiss it.
Okay.
Then they could submit a dismissal request to me at that point in time.
Okay. So what do I check off instead of guilty?
Instead of guilty, you would put a not guilty on that.
Okay.
And then you would visit with the DA, and the clerk will set that up to visit with, for you to visit with the DA.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to change the marking here then to a not guilty.
Okay.
If you will change that on the form to a
Yes, sir.
not guilty.
I did.
Okay. Then our clerk Savannah will instruct you how to contact the DA. We'll see if they'll dismiss it. If they won't dismiss it, then we'll come back and we'll assess a fine.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Thank you.
Jesse, what you need
Yes,
to do
ma'am.
is contact our district attorney's office. You're gonna speak with Alan Fonseca. His number is 806-775-1138.
You said 806
775-1138.
1138.
And you're gonna let him know that you pled not guilty this morning and you want to speak with him regarding the case, okay?
Okay. And what was his name again?
Alan.
Alan. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
On that one that you wanted to do the $10 fine on? So she's already paid $700 of the fine and court cost. Prior. So she's been on a payment arrangement before. So all that she had left was 200 and something. Do you want me to just zero out what she's
Zero
got
out,
left
zero
and then
out.
just do the 50 on the other one?
Yes.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay, guys, the next one we have is 2020-290-232, Zachary Johnson.
Hello.
Hello, Zachary? Okay. You are now on with the judge, and Judge, he's had prior, so that's why he can't do the problem-solving court diversion. You just need to interview.
Okay. Let's see, 232. I'm looking for that one. Mr. Johnson,
Yes, sir.
the charge is consumption of alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And how are you pleading on that this morning?
Guilty.
You're pleading guilty, okay? Do you have the plea sheet in front of you?
I do not. I'm at work right now.
Yeah, you will need to find that. Do you know where it is?
It's at home.
Okay. You'll need to fill that out and return that to the clerk. And since you have testified that you're going to plead guilty on this case, then I will hear the situation here. You have priors, and so you are not eligible for the diversion program. I'm also showing that you did not show for this back in April of 21 or May of 21. Do you have a reason for?
Because this happened this semester, and I did all the things for it because I was doing the diversion program for it already, and I guess y'all just didn't get the stuff from me.
Did you complete the diversion program?
Yes, sir. I'm just assuming that y'all didn't get
Guys, I got
some of the paperwork or something.
Okay, hold on just a minute. Go ahead, Cindy.
I still from Shannon that he was non-compliant.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I got with Shannon and he was non-compliant.
Non-compliant, okay. That's what I thought. So you have not completed, you did not complete everything that you needed to complete with the diversion program. And that is why we're hearing this today. Do you understand that,
Okay.
sir?
Yes,
That
sir.
you did not complete it?
Yes.
So
sir.
this will be on your record now because you failed to complete. And tell me about the situation. How was it that you were picked up for this?
It was in my dorm room, and I had some friends over, and I mean, I guess someone called, and they just wrote us all MICs or they wrote us all MIPs, and then I took an MIC.
I see. And what was it that you were doing? Was it
We just had some alcohol. We just started drinking like 15 minutes, and the cop showed up.
okay? And of course, you were underage and
Yes, sir.
drinking in the dorm. The did you think that you had completed the diversion program?
Yes, sir. I mean, I did my community service and the court hearing, the jury hearing or whatever. I did that too.
You went before someone and because we're showing that you didn't comply with it, that you didn't finish out whatever needed to be done. And so I'm just are you still in school now?
I'm in summer school, yes.
And what are you studying? What is your major?
Biochem. Biochem.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up. What is that?
Biochem.
Biochem. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And how are you classified now?
What was that?
How are you classified? Are you a sophomore, a junior? How are you classified?
Right now I'm still a freshman because I'm just catching up on my hours in summer school, but I will be a sophomore.
I see. Okay. I'm going to assess a $250 fine plus court costs and an alcohol awareness program. And that is your sentence this morning.
Okay.
Okay, so Becker, it looks like you're going to be owing the court $331 in total. Are you going to need a payment arrangement for this?
No, I won't. I'll just pay it all straight up.
Okay, let me give you the website because that has to be paid today. If not, I will issue a warrant by the end of the day. It's going to be www.co.lubbock.tx.us. You'll just go on
Can you repeat that, please?
www.co.lubbock.tx.us.
Okay.
Go ahead and pay that online. Once you pay that online, then I'll recall your warrant and I'll recall the hold on your license. Also, you'll need to take an alcohol awareness class. We don't care where you take it as long as it's approved by the Texas Health Board, and we give you 90 days to do that. I'm going to take these off this.
Okay.
Okay. So just make sure you pay that today. If not, I will check in the morning. If not, a warrant will go on.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So the next one we have is 2020-290-329.
Okay,
Brady Harwell.
okay,
He was denied the exchange program, so he just needs to plead this morning.
okay.
Hello, Zachary. Hello, Brady. Are you with us?
Yes, ma'am.
You are now on with the judge.
Good morning, Mr. Harwell.
Good morning.
This, we continued this back in December. You were doing the exchange program in the upper court. How are you pleading on this charge this morning?
No contest.
Okay. And how did it go in upper court? How did your case go?
I'm not sure. What do you mean?
Well, is your case completed now in upper court?
Oh, I don't think so. So the first time I had court, I was told to try the exchange program. I called, tried to set it up, and I was denied. Then I called the court back and was tried to do some other program. I was denied that, and then I talked to, I don't remember her name, but I talked to a lady, and she told me to call the exchange program again, and I was denied it again also. And now here we are.
Okay. So you're pleading no contest on this possession of drug paraphernalia.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about the situation. What happened?
I was with some friends and driving around being stupid, and we were being followed, and then put my car in park, got out, and then the officer said that he smelt it as we were driving and said that he had the right to consent, and I told him he could search, and then found what he found. And
Okay. You were in the vehicle. How many were?
yes, sir. I was driving.
You were driving.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And were there additional charges filed on you at that time?
No, sir. I do not believe so.
What was your case in upper court then?
I'm not. They said I didn't find out about it until about a month ago, but they told me that I had a possession of actual marijuana charge. And I just found out about that a month ago. And at the time of the incident, I was just told it was a ticket for the paraphernalia.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and assess you a $250 fine plus the court costs and a drug awareness class.
Okay.
And obviously, when you are involved in things like this, we want there to be great consequences because you're endangering all the rest of us in addition to yourself.
Yes, sir.
And that is your sentence this morning, $250 plus court costs plus a drug awareness class from this court.
How do what class is it?
Our clerk, Cindy, will instruct you on that.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, it looks like you fined you $250 plus court costs, which comes out to $331. Need a payment arrangement today?
Did you say 331?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
You need a payment arrangement today.
Yes. That's like where I can set it up to pay it out over time, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I need a
Yes,
good phone
please.
number. What's a good phone number?
940
Uh-huh.
257
Okay.
9672.
Okay, I'm gonna get the compliance department to give you a call. They should be reaching out to you sometime today to get that set up on a payment arrangement. And it also looks like you have to do a drug awareness. Is he doing a drug awareness class, Judge?
Yes, he is.
Okay, so we're gonna give you 90 days to do that. We don't care where you take it, as long as it's approved by the Texas Health Board. You'll get the certificate and you'll bring it back into our office. So just go ahead and wait for the phone call from our DA's office. That should be calling you sometime today, okay?
Okay.
And the form with the no contest.
Yeah, with the form with the no contest, you can email it to me, you can bring it in or mail it in regular mail. I just need that back.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
What did you say the class requirement was?
It has to be approved by the Texas Health Board, and it's a 6 to 8 hour course.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and let you go. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
You were coming in a little bit better there at the end, Cindy. I don't know.
I guess this is Mike.
Yeah, it's coming in a little bit better now.
Okay, next one is 2021-290-182.
Okay. Lambropoulos? Lambropoulos.
Yes.
Hi, you are now on with the judge.
Mr. Lambropoulos.
Yes, yes.
Okay, and the charge this morning on case 2021-290-182. How are you pleading on that this morning?
No contest.
You're pleading no contest. Okay. Do you have your plea sheet with you?
Right here.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Say that again?
Yeah, yes.
You
I
do?
have it right here.
You have it, okay. If you will mark the no contest on it and then fill out the correct contact information, address and phone number. And then you'll get that back to our clerk this morning. Since you have pled no contest, let me hear.
Sorry.
What was that again, sir?
I was going to say, how do I get it to the clerk? Do I mail it to you, or do I just bring it by there?
You'll probably need to bring it by. Let me discuss your case here, and then we'll figure that out.
Okay.
Tell me about how this came about, how this charge came about.
Well, I didn't have like stickers on the machines, and the controller came by, and I got in trouble. I had already like sent off for them. The Lubbock office was closed, and I called the Lubbock office, and they told me that I need to send in for the stickers. But they told me that the Lubbock office is closed and they're going to have to send them to Houston anyways. So I told them, okay, I'll just tell me the address and I'll just send them to Houston. And I had already sent the money orders and everything for the stickers. So I thought I was okay because I had the receipts and everything.
Okay. So what was it? You didn't have the correct authorization on it then, is that correct?
Yes.
And
I had already sent for the stickers and they were paid for it. They just hadn't arrived and they weren't on the machines.
I see. And so this was Looking at the description here. And how did this come to the awareness of the officer?
I have no idea. I guess he was with the city might have told him.
Okay. And what occurred when they came by?
Well, they came by and then the controller didn't like the way the sticker. I wasn't supposed to have stickers on top of stickers. Also, so instead of the 8 machines, he locked down like 26 of them, 27 of them. So instead of getting in trouble for 8 stickers, I got in trouble for 27.
Right. Okay. And have you were you able to correct that immediately?
Yes. I took care of everything, and I called the controller. I had 30 days to do it, and I did it in 16. And then I called him. He came by. He told me if I need anything else. He told me that everything was good. He unlocked the machines, the plugs. So I actually got it done like around 13 days before I was supposed to.
Okay, well that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I've never gotten in trouble before, and I don't like being in trouble.
Because of that, I'm going to reduce the fine to $200 plus the court costs, and we'll let you take care of that with your plea sheet with the clerk now.
Well, thank you very much. Okay, do I bring a money order and the plea sheet there? How does that work?
Yes, you can do that. And Cindy will visit with you about that.
Okay,
So I'll get a money order for,
Hi.
so I'll get a money order for, yes.
Okay, so what you'll do is you can bring in a money order, cash or check. The amount total is $281. You'll also bring in that plea sheet form with you as well. So we can copy that.
Wait, let me write that down. Let me write that down 1 second. Okay, so 281.
Yes.
Money order and the plea sheet.
Yes. And then
And what else?
then you'll just bring that back up here and we can get you set up on a payment arrangement. Unless you just want to go ahead and pay it in full, you can do that as well.
No, I'll just pay it out.
Okay, that'll work.
And one quick question. So I'll bring that straight to the courthouse on 904 Broadway,
Yes.
room 121.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll see you in about an hour then.
Okay, that'll work.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Okay, Judge, the next one is 2021-290-183 from Miranda Holland.
Okay.
Hello, Miranda? Miranda?
Hello?
Guys, okay?
I can barely hear you.
You are now on with the judge.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Holland,
Yes, sir.
the charge this morning is open container in the vehicle. How are you pleading on that?
Guilty.
You're pleading guilty, okay. If you'll mark the plea sheet, please. Mark it guilty, and Put your correct address and phone number there, contact information, so that we can reach you. Otherwise, of course, warrants go out for your arrest.
Okay.
And since you have pled guilty, I will hear your case now. Tell me about this charge. How did it occur?
Well, I was with my mom. We were headed to Lubbock off Idalou Highway, and the sheriff or the highway patrol passed us and said, pulled us over and said that he didn't see that my mom had a seatbelt on, and found an open box of beer in the back seat of the car and asked me if I had an open container, and I did. And so he took it and poured it out, and he served me a ticket for it.
I see. So you had, and you were driving?
No, sir, I was the passenger.
You were the passenger, but you had opened the.
Yeah, brand new one too.
I'm sorry, what?
I said it was a brand new one too.
A brand new what?
Beer.
Oh, it was a brand new beer. I see. So you, it was in the back seat, and you opened the container and were drinking from it.
Well, I had opened it, and then he had pulled us over, and I gave it to him.
I see.
I set it in the back seat. He asked me about it. And sorry. And I told him yes, that I did have an open container, and it was located in the back seat. So if I could, and he asked me to get it for him.
Okay.
And then he asked me to go sit in his car with him while he typed up my information for my ticket.
Are you a regular drinker?
Not anymore, sir. I'm not. I haven't drank in about a month and a half.
Were you having some difficulties, some problems with that?
Yes. I'm currently going through this whole split up with my ex-husband and my kids fighting custody and all this, and it's really got me stressed out. But I have not picked up a beer in about a month and a half.
Well, that's good. I'm going to assess to encourage you to pursue the right path. I'm going to assess a $200 fine plus court costs, and I'm going to require an alcohol awareness class. And hopefully that will be of help to you in continuing your sobriety.
Okay. Okay.
And
So how will classes work?
You'll visit with the clerk about this.
Okay.
Cindy will be with you in just a moment.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, Miranda, your fine with court costs comes out to $334. Did you want to pay that today, or did you need a payment arrangement?
Payment arrangement.
Okay, is a good phone number 806-252-2396?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm gonna have our compliance reach out to you today to get you set up on a payment arrangement. You're also required to do an alcohol awareness class. We don't care where you take it, as long as it's approved by the health board. We give you about 90 days to do that. Once you complete that, then you bring in the certificate back to our office.
Can you do it online?
I'm sorry?
Can you do that online?
Yes, we don't care where you take it, as long as it's approved by the Texas Health Board. I believe it's a 6 to 8 hour course. You'll also need to bring in that plea sheet. You can either email it, mail it in, or bring it into the office. I'll need to have that for our record as well. You have any questions?
Okay, the plea sheet came with the letter that I got from them, right?
And you pled guilty, so you'll check guilty. Then at the middle section, you'll put check payment arrangement. You'll sign date at good mailing address, and you'll bring that into our office.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and then I am trying to find a pen real quick. I was gonna write down that or that class that I have to do. I don't, because I won't remember. I'm just gonna type it into my memos on my phone. I'm sorry, ma'am. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, and it's, what is it called?
It's a 6 to 8 hour course and it has to be approved by the Texas Health Board.
Okay. So it's like an AA meeting thing?
I'm not sure exactly how it works or what it is.
Oh, okay. And how many hours is it?
6 to 8 hour course.
Oh, and I have to get 6 to 8 hours? And I have 90 days to complete it?
Okay.
All right. And then you said how much it was?
$334.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much.
You have a good one.
Am I going to get a call back for my payment arrangement?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. You have a lovely day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
The last one we have is 2021-290-185 for David Berry.
David Berry, okay.
Good morning. David, can you unmute yourself?
Unmute. Sorry about that.
Yes, Mr. Berry.
Hi, how you doing, sir?
Doing fine. How are you this morning?
I'm all right.
The charge is possession of drug paraphernalia. How are you pleading on that this morning?
No contest.
Pleading no contest. Do you have your plea form with you?
Yes, I do.
If you'll fill out the no contest. And
I did.
put your correct contact information.
Yep.
That's very important that we be able to reach you. Otherwise, warrants can go out for your arrest.
I understand.
Now that you've pled no contest, tell me about how this charge came about.
Well, while I was waiting, I jotted down some notes. I don't know if you mind if I read them real quick. I know you're a busy man and you got stuff to do.
Go ahead.
I understand I broke the law, and laws are meant to be set for a reason. And if you break them, they'll result in consequences. That being said, I was supposed to be a father. I was given that news about 2 days prior to the charges, and I didn't take that news very well. The person that I was supposed to have a child with, we were in a pretty toxic relationship, and things were getting pretty dangerous. Weed has always been a crutch of mine. I'm born and raised in Boston, Massachusetts. We have the loosest laws there of any state in the country. And it was a crutch, and I slipped up. I've been sober since November 13th, 2014, and had a slip in judgment, made some pretty stupid mistakes, and life's been worse since I flipped an ATV and broke my leg in 3 places right here. And my life's kind of been in shambles, and I understand that really the ball's in y'all's court now to decide my future. I know what a Class C misdemeanor results in, and I'm a social work major at Tech. Wouldn't be able to work for the state given those charges, and it's my actions and my consequences, and I own that. I just hope that you hear my story and can understand a little where I'm coming from.
can relate to this. It is not not within my power to do a dismissal on this. The do you have anything prior to this? Any prior situation? You said you've been sober since 2014.
Yeah, I had a DUI in 2014, but that's been expunged.
I see.
Yeah.
This is unfortunate. You're 25 now, and
Sir.
having had that previous situation, it was expunged. How
Sorry, what was it?
you had that expunged?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I have nothing on my record.
You are pursuing a degree in what's your degree that you're pursuing?
Social work.
Social work. And
Yep.
how far along are you in this?
I have about a semester left, but I'm transferring out of Texas, going back home to Boston.
You have how much you broke up there? You have about a semester left, you said?
I have a semester left of school, but I'm transferring from Texas Tech to go back to BC, Boston College.
And all your credits will transfer?
We'll hope and pray. I'm not sure if every credit will transfer. I'm hoping so. The only credits that wouldn't transfer would be clinical classes, which is the classes that I'm taking here at Tech. But it doesn't matter what school you transfer to. Those senior clinicals wouldn't transfer regardless because they're infringing upon specific schools. So each school has a different program. So I wouldn't have those credits transfer, but everything else should. I'll still have a semester left.
I see.
Yeah.
Are you a father now?
No, the miscarriage happened about a week ago.
I see.
Yeah.
And
I have the paperwork for it if you want to see it.
no need for that. I am going to assess a relatively low fine, given your circumstances, $100 plus the court costs. And I would like to see a drug awareness class, just as this appears to still be somewhat of a problem and potential problem in the future, obviously. Hopefully the drug awareness class will help with this. And
I've been sober since, just to clarify, I have been sober since. I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to lie and sit here and tell you I haven't drank since. I've had a lot on my plate, and it's not a rationalization to accept the fact that I've been drinking too much. But all illicit drugs and substances have been out of my system since that day.
So it's just been alcohol since then.
Yes, sir.
All right. I think the drug awareness class is probably the best thing. Again, it's just a reminder, and problems continue to come up in our lives. We're all faced with difficult situations, and of course, we all have to deal with those situations in ways that aren't destructive to ourselves and to other people. And
I understand that, sir.
It's not something that I enjoy doing, but I do hope that this will cause a change in your behavior down the road that will help you down the road.
Thank you, sir. I have a quick question for you.
Yes, sir.
This course, will that be taken here in Texas, or is there a way to do a Zoom for it?
You can do it online. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
And visit with our clerk now, Cindy, about this.
What was the fine?
Sure.
$100 plus court costs.
And sir, what did you plead this morning?
No contest.
Okay, so he's requiring you to do a drug awareness class, which we don't care where you take it. It can be online, and as long as it's 6 to 8 hour course and it's approved by the Texas Health Board. I'll let you know what your total is. Give me 1 second. Okay, your total's gonna come out to $181. Did you need a payment arrangement for that, or are you gonna pay that today?
I'll just pay it today. Here, give me 1 second.
Okay. Do not take payments over the phone. Let me give you the website where you would pay that.
Okay. You don't take payments over the phone, you said?
No, we do not. So you'll just go
Okay.
online to our website, which is www.
Hold up 1 second. All right.
So it's www.co.lubbock.tx.us.
.un.
US.
US. Sorry. Okay. Thank you.
That online there, okay?
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. We are all done, Judge.
Okay.